So, a motion to accept the minutes from last meeting.
Sure.
All
I'll
in
second.
favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion
right.
passes.
So, now we're on to the York break.
Oh, I make a motion, we sell it for $500.
Yeah.
Can I write you guys a check for it tonight?
Yep.
And then I
We'll
would
take money.
just pick it up.
It's been moved and seconded. All in
Second.
favor, say
Yep.
aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
So the next thing is, so the ARPA funds for the water department, which is on. So,
I guess we're on you. We don't have to move to talk about that, do we?
well, so I have gotten a hold of Northwest Regional Planning, like she was talking about in BLCT, and we're still working on, you know what I mean, like, so she sent me a notice. Can you read to them or to let them know exactly what you were looking for funds right now?
We're looking for the 45,000 to help cover the cost of replacing the service lines from curb stop to the houses. And should there be anything left over with, from the USDA and funds from ARPA to the other community folks, the rest of it will be used for water exploration because we still need to use, or we still need to find alternate sources of water, and there's a possibility that we could also drill some of the springs a little deeper to find more water. And we know that it costs at least 30,000 to drill deeper, so there'll be no problems losing 45,000.
So the only thing I'm looking into is because it's federal funds and they're already contracted with a service, so is that okay for them to still go with your service where we have to get 3 bids? So if we hand you, you know what I mean, if we hand you guys this money, do you guys have to put it out to bid or can you just keep using your same?
We have to put the project of the service lines out to bid. We're
Okay.
going to use the same engineering services of Tata and Howard, and from there.
They'll put it out to bid?
Yes,
So,
they'll put it out
yeah.
to bid.
So that's pretty much it, yeah.
So we don't
So
have to act
we
on
don't-
anything. We're still
we
in
don't-
the research mode.
Yeah, right now I'm just waiting for clarification from VLCT, which these guys deal with as well. And yeah,
Yeah, and RCAP is helping us with Tata and Howard and getting the revised quotes for the surface line upgrades.
when are you gonna start doing this?
We're hoping to start this spring, summer.
Okay.
We already have wheels in motion to get the updated quotes and everybody on board.
But you guys still don't know exactly how much over your
We don't-
grant that you guys are gonna have to spend. Okay, yeah. So,
We know that we don't have enough to cover it based on the old quotes, so
mhm.
we're hoping to trim some of the fat on that quote, so to speak. But with costs going up and the way things are now,
Mhm.
it doesn't look like it's gonna be possible.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah.
So I guess as soon as we hear something, right?
Yeah, no, as soon as they give me, you know, whether we need a contract or we just write a check or whichever way it goes, we're good to go, but
So we have to
it's just
vote
they're
on that
so
when that comes
slow
up.
getting back to it is.
We'll have to vote on that, like Tony says, when it comes time. We'll have to-
Yep, whether we need a contract or we can just do that, then we'll, yeah. Cause you guys already said, you know what I mean, that you approved so all we need to do is just wait for, because Vermont Rural Water is the one that said, you know, the subcontractor contract and things like that, so I'm not sure what we're supposed to be doing. Mhm.
We also need to get our ducks in a row and get the quotes and everything, so we
Yeah.
haven't, that's been a slow process.
Right, so you guys actually have plenty of time, so if we can wait till the next meeting or whatever, then it's still fine. So that way maybe you'll know if you need 45 or if you need
Well, we can always use more. We know that.
Yeah, okay. So 45 we'll start with, and yeah, that's all we're waiting for. See if we need a contract or if we can just go with it. Sounds
So
good.
you found out at the last meeting whether they could go back or that's
No.
that's to go forward?
No, they're going forward because they're
And
gonna,
they're still gonna have 45 even going forward, right? Because I thought there was some, last meeting, there was an issue with like, they had a, you
Little
wanted
water bill.
45, but some of it was for bat stuff,
Correct, and then
And-
Emily had said that it wasn't, approved for
bat stuff.
use. So we do have uses and moving forward.
yeah.
They will still come
For
to,
projects.
will still be 45.
In doing service lines and the water exploration, all that stuff are actually, those are uses for that. Yeah,
Okay.
so that, there's nothing wrong with that, and thing that they're getting 3 bids or at least 3, that's all good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so perfect,
Sounds good.
yeah.
So on to,
Did you want a receipt for that?
I don't need a receipt, just so what time you can load it and tomorrow.
Oh.
For you.
it's an extra 100 for loading.
Yeah.
It's an extra 100 for loading.
Hey, who do I give this to? It's your thing.
Well, you could have gave it to any of them. Thank you.
We would have had to give it to her anyway. Just give me a time and I'll make sure I'm here for that minute.
Well, 9 o'clock.
I'll be here at 9. Thank you guys, I appreciate your time, thank you yourself, and appreciate it.
Yeah.
Take care.
So we are,
We are,
I need
thank
one of
you.
those.
It's on the back side, isn't it?
No, as soon as I find out, I'll let you know.
He needs one of
Okay,
these.
if you wanna just send me.
He needs one of these.
You need to
Yeah.
get more information and.
Okay, yeah, no, that's
There you go.
fine, because like I said, I'm just waiting on
Cross it
them
out.
to
That's
say.
what I do.
We can work with John and recap
Oh, yeah?
and, like, help with Tata and Howard, because he understands the contracts a lot better than we do.
Yeah, yeah, I can imagine, yeah. All
So
right,
once we get more information, it's a little easier to put numbers to it. But
yeah,
we definitely know that it's gonna cost more than what we have and what we've asked for, put together.
right, but, yeah,
It's not getting any cheaper.
No,
Yeah.
that's just it.
yeah. And start somewhere, though, yeah.
Hope so. Keep our fingers crossed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Andy, I did not print off on that.
To appointing,
Down.
new town clerk.
So how long do we appoint that for? Yeah, yearly?
Okay, when you appoint me, I'm hired until you fire me,
All right.
just so you
Oh
know.
my God, we could be stuck with you forever.
That's your choice.
Well, we can unappoint it. Do we got any other choices other than that, or is that what we're stuck with?
That's what we're stuck with. I think we're stuck with her.
So is there a motion to appoint?
Yeah, I'll make one. I'll make a motion to appoint Emily as town clerk and treasurer.
Thank you, I
And moved
appreciate
and
that.
seconded. All those in favor? All those opposed? Looks like you're
Looks like you're-
Yeah, yeah.
Pleasure to work.
She won't leave here for.
30 years.
Just
Now we're
like Jenny.
moving.
Just like Jenny.
Yeah.
Moving on to Danny. What do we got for updates?
I got a lot of them when he's done.
Well, blacktop estimator came up last week, and we have $96,000 for a grant to pave from the Four Corners toward East Berkshire. 1 mile will take us to Norman Golden's. And that'll, I'm gonna get in my notes. That'll be, I think, $130,000. And then we looked at doing 200 feet up here on Four Corners, headed back toward Richford to get rid of that.
Oops, yeah.
That'll leave us about 1,100 ton. And we decided to go toward East Berkshire, West Berkshire, to see how far we can go that way.
Well,
Can you get rid of that pump
I
down
got a
there?
question. I got a question. Why, because I've been thinking about this all week, because I've been driving it all week.
The water tower road.
Why aren't we starting down there and finishing to the school?
Oh.
That is the worst section we got. I don't care, down there, it's rough down by emails and there's some pop, but it ain't nothing like it is from that school down there.
Well, for what the grant says we have to go that way with it.
Yeah, but that's
Okay, so then-
96,000.
And if you wanna stop at the 96,000, which is 6
I'm
tenths of a
willing,
mile.
I'm willing to sacrifice going toward Richford to get all we can that way for now, for a year. Cause it's just that little
But
hole
they're
right
at
by
that
the intersection.
intersection already. You know what I mean? Like you're already
I
there.
don't, so you will be, I don't know, that's terrible that way, Danny, you know it is.
I don't have to.
They're all bad.
That is not nothing like that. From that school to our, but just before our tank or down to Bartlett's, that's the worst section it is.
It's up to you if you.
So we're not gonna do anything, because there's not gonna
You
be money
can't
to
do
do
the water
anything.
tower.
there's
Well, we
nothing
put the
There won't be any
grant.
money left.
No.
No, but I mean our money, what we got.
Yeah, but
That's
if
on
you
top of
do
the
the
grant.
96,000, the 96,000 isn't even gonna get you a quarter of a mile.
Well, it gets us 6 tenths of a mile, roughly 6 tenths of a
See.
mile, half a mile. I mean, it's up to you guys where we put it. This is just what we talked about.
But the grant has got to go from
The
there.
grant
It's
has
gotta
to
go
go
from the
go
school down. That's what we
school
put it in
down.
for 2 years ago.
And then that'll leave us, what did I say, 1,600 ton. That'll go back that, well, no, I should be more than that, because we'll be knocking off 4 tenths of a mile. Oh, that probably, I'm not sure how far, I'd have to measure it, but if that's what you wanna do, it's what we can do.
To me, that's the worst section we got. I've been thinking of that every day, because I drive it every day.
Yeah, but when you're done driving it, do you care?
But the thing
Well, I don't
is,
think
I'm just
everybody
saying.
else does. I mean, there's some serious holes down through
Yeah.
there.
I don't go that
come
way. so I
spring,
don't know.
or
Holes, those
summer,
holes will be
when-
gone after the.
No, they
Yeah,
won't.
when
No,
the
they won't.
frost comes out, he'll fill in
Some
the
of them,
works.
some of them will,
There's one before Jay Tremblay's. There's one down by Bartlett's. There's one right here.
Yeah, but if
They're all-
you,
they're
if you
all-
fill them in, then the rest of the road will be pretty good.
Not down
Won't
through there.
seem
It
so
won't.
bad, will
Yeah,
it?
no.
I mean, that's, I mean,
The
that's
other
your
day, I
choice.
figured,
We can-
I
when
thought
did
the
he say
same
he was
thing
gonna
you
be
did,
coming
boy,
out
that's
this
a
year?
bad piece of road.
It is.
When did he
It's
say he was
bad.
gonna be able to get out here this year? Are they coming out early spring or are they coming out later in the
Well-
fall?
The paving crew,
Yeah,
they'll come in the spring. If we told them tomorrow or whatever, yep, this is what we're gonna do, they'll be here early spring. They'll probably be here in June.
okay.
So our inflation of everything, is that cut back on how far we can go?
Yep.
or-
Like when that grant was first done, it was done for a mile. And now it's down to 6 tenths. Blacktop went up big time.
Yeah.
And he gave me a price
Not
of
doing any
estimating
down for
it
next year.
$86 a ton.
I can't.
And he said he's not sure if it's gonna be
Can't say I
more.
grab on it.
Could be less, could be more, could be
It's
less.
gotta be done.
What's that?
I said, then you have the option of not doing anything and saving it and see if it goes down before next year. And then but she said, no, she's not sure about the grant money.
No, I don't,
No,
it's
the grant-
2023 is when it ends, but I'm not sure exactly the date. Like if they
Yeah.
don't get out here at the right time, I'm not sure how that works.
We don't wanna lose it, that's
No,
for
we don't
sure.
wanna lose it.
96.
But
that's
I don't
almost-
know if it's
that's-
It was
August.
good for last year, so
It's 2023, I just don't know the month,
yeah, probably,
October.
well, no, probably July, their fiscal year.
Yes, yeah, so it's probably July, so if they don't get out here. But you can always use the grant and save the rest, I mean,
Yeah, well,
whatever.
no, because if we're gonna have them
Well, if you're
blacktop.
there here, you're
You
here,
might as well
spend our budget.
See, it was, if we paved from the intersection to down below David's where we stopped on the last one, it's just a tenth or so over 2 miles. And he estimated that at $340,000. So, I mean, blacktop is getting really
Well, it's getting expensive, I know, because Dan, what the hell's his name? Yeah, he'd just been to a meeting about budget meeting and bids that they put out, and they were,
Oh, Decker?
yeah, Decker was at the sugar house, and he thought,
See, we went down on the Water Tower Road, and it's the first section from Middlebrook Road to Hilltop Drive is 5,300 feet. And then from where we stopped by Burfoot's, from there to the town line was 4,500 feet. He is actually working up a bid to put that in as a grant, to do finish the whole road,
2 miles.
2 miles. He's finishing
That
out.
road needs it.
Yeah, it does
bad.
need it. And that, he's trying to do it, he's gonna do it 2 ways, just paving, the way we normally do, 3/4 inch shim, 1.5 inch overlay. And he would like to grind it.
I'm just saying, at this point, and especially if we wait another year, we might not have a choice. If you go over the top of it, what's gonna happen to that stuff in another year?
Well,
It's really cracking up pretty good.
the way we've been doing it, we've been doing a 3/4 inch shim with 1.5 inch overlay. It's been holding really good. Everything that we've done so far on the Water Tower Road and from, was it Bartlett's or whatever, to West Berkshire, that's how, and that's holding up really well.
But we're not gonna get back down there for 10 years. Is it gonna hold that long?
Well, there ain't too many roads around here that's holding up for 10 years.
Danny won't care anyway.
Bingo.
Hold up 2, 3.
I would hate to think of the price of grinding it and redoing it. I wouldn't even dare estimate it. And he'll give you the price. So he'll send the price right along.
All right.
To see which one. So it's up to you. I can have him, if you want to do it that way, we can do our grant money on this road, headed toward East Berkshire, and then take the rest
start right where you left and just go that way as
and go
far as
that
it'll
way
go.
with it. Yeah.
Hopefully it'll get you at least to Jay's.
It should get us to Jay's. Oh yeah, it should.
And then it's just down to, then the next one, the other hole's going
So
down
on the
by
way
Bartlett's.
through, could they just shim that right there?
The
Intersection?
Oh, the
Oh.
intersection. that's
Oh, we
the
gotta
one
shim
we
that
talked
one
about.
side, the other side isn't bad.
you mean over here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just that one side, actually, only to the store.
You can
I
shim it,
looked at
it's
it, like
from the
it's-
store to the intersection.
It'll take, we estimate at 200 feet, both sides, he estimated at 80 ton.
So just shim one side and make
We can do
it,
that.
doctor it
I
up
mean,
for a year,
We can try it.
for a couple of
Just
years.
get rid of that. Kahoot.
Yeah,
You
Kahoot.
stop it, it ain't that bad.
Ta-dum.
You're not living in that house right there either.
Yeah, I mean, I know why.
That's gotta be
You
bad.
hit it with one of our town trucks and, I mean, right now it's smooth. It's not bad right now.
Yeah, I just came through there, but it was all ice there.
Yeah. So, yeah, we can do one side, probably. I don't see any.
That way we can use more the other way and we can, cause that's gonna come back every 5 years, right? Probably, that Coops.
On that intersection? I have no idea.
Cause there's no way to keep that from,
The only way you could probably really do it is you have to cut it and dig it all out, dig all the blacktop out, and then start fresh. Redo your base a little bit and cover it with
it's from all those trucks.
4 or 5. It's the truck traffic. It's
So it's still gonna, within 5 years, no matter what we do, do
good
the same
chance of
thing.
it. Yeah. They're coming in loaded, and that's where they're hitting their brakes, and it just constantly pushes the blacktop. Same as turning onto the pond road where all the Charbonneau's trucks or whoever's getting stoned.
Oh, yeah.
So why though? Why don't you have that on this side? Going down?
Because they're not loaded.
They're not loaded, they don't stop on that side. They're coming down those loaded shit trucks, putting the brakes on and it.
Cause it's just enough of a hill.
That's the heavy stuff, everything else is loaded.
The hay trucks and
Everything's
corn trucks
empty.
are going that way loaded.
Yeah, but they're not that heavy.
Yeah, but they're not stopping. It's probably near Mark's driveways to get a little bit. But they don't have to stop dead. They roll in those driveways. They stop dead here, so every time you stop, you're just pulling the, like on your sheet, you keep rubbing your hand, it's folding it up.
So is that what you want him to do? I can have.
That's what, that's my opinion. I just
That's-
want, that's not up to me to, but, I mean, what do you guys think?
Doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't matter to me.
I just know it's bad that way.
What do you think, yeah?
Huh?
What do you think?
I think any place you spill blacktop truck on the road, it's a good place for it.
Well, you can't.
It is.
We're not, we
I know that is
wanting to do
really
something
bad.
on the water tower road, but that's not happening,
It's
so
not gonna happen.
why not try to fix at least some of that down through there?
I'm fine with it. I mean, it does need it. It's, you know,
And you put 2-3 new culverts in down there, we're still making it any better.
yeah. I
Well,
mean,
that's where all your bumps are.
that's
Well,
what
that's
the
not
bumps-
all of it, some of it's not even stuff you've changed.
Well, there's Frosty's. The one down by Bartlett's. I mean, that as hard as that is right now, that ain't that bad. I've seen that one really.
But it's
That's
square.
one right where
It's
Herschel used to
like
live.
you put
Yeah,
dirt, you put dirt
yeah,
in
that
this
one's
one.
there every year.
Yeah, it's there, it's been there for 20 years.
Because that one's square too.
Well, we didn't think it was that bad at the time. Well, we can.
I mean, it's that it's dropped and it's square on the other side. I mean, it's dropped down so that on both edges, the edge on it, on both sides of it. It's not like a smooth
See, a lot of
Kahoot.
them.
Be done in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, a lot of them will come back. It'll come back in the summertime. What it is where we dug across, the frost is different.
yes, and because it's been dug, the blacktop is broke, so that it's up and down. Whereas if it was done, it would be a hump, but it wouldn't be square. You know what I mean? I think.
I mean, if it don't come back, if you pave it, see what that does. But I have to know if you guys, that's what you want to do.
That's what I want
When
to
are
do.
they coming up?
Well, I can have him come back probably next week
And take a look at it, yeah.
and take a look at it and re-estimate it.
Ask him,
And just say-
which one do you think's the worst? Which one do you think needs to be?
He thinks water tower needs it.
I agree with him. I've driven all the roads lately, and I've been looking at the water tower road is one of these.
But it would have been if we'd have planned. But could the grant money go
No,
on the water tower?
we can't
No.
change the
See,
grant.
no, but I mean, could you get a grant for the water
That's
tower?
what we're working
That's
on
what
right
he's
now.
gonna
That's
work on.
for the next
Yeah.
one, yeah.
I mean, if that's what we'd have done, and then I'd say, okay, then it's just about all we got and try to finish it.
The thing with the grant is, you've got this grant. I usually try to do a mile on a grant because the less that you spend, the more often you can get to it. If he does that whole 2 miles, like if it was today, you're talking $350,000
It's
to
2
do it.
years before we get another grant.
Oh, it could be 5 years.
Yeah, so we don't really know.
So, yeah.
But we could possibly
But we spend
do half of that,
130,000, so we get a
and
while a
then
year
finish
just to
it.
save.
with our money.
Yeah,
Well,
typically.
yeah.
And
He's-
have it
he's-
done too.
I think he's going to break it down into the 2 sections. I think. I'm not sure. If he doesn't, he can do it.
He can, yeah, that's fine.
See, I wanted
But
to
you do
do. If
have
it
to
had been
go
up to
on
me, I would
Friday.
have started at the Middlebrook Road
Yes.
and gone to Hilltop Drive. Because I've got one culvert I know I have to change down below Richard Power.
That's okay.
So
We'll have a special meeting for you.
We have to spend a little more money and do them bumps too.
Go over budget a little bit.
Yeah,
You always can, yeah.
yeah. You know,
Take a
it's only,
gamble that we aren't gonna use as much sand or salt.
yeah.
Chloride.
If you're chloride,
well,
I don't live on
Yeah.
that road.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, it doesn't matter to me either.
And that's what I want to, I'd like it to go there, but whatever you want to
I
do.
mean, if you guys decide to put it there, that's where we'll put it. I mean, it don't matter.
Okay.
There's still.
I'll make a
same
motion
amount-
that we put it from the 4 corners toward West Berkshire.
I mean, we only have so much money and it's so many feet, so.
And it's all
whatever
gonna
we
be
get-
blacktop.
Yeah, whatever gets done make any difference in footage wise. It's,
Yeah, just where.
you're not,
more
gaining-
footage in
you're not
certain
gaining
spots.
anything, you're just
Putting it somewhere else.
putting it somewhere else, on the same road.
Put that on silent.
Yeah.
I know,
We're in a
we
meeting.
usually do.
We're in a meeting.
Yeah,
Shut
come
that
on.
on. See, we're the boss now. We can tell you what to do.
I've read them rules.
And then, so if that's where you want it, I'll call Jay and,
Brent,
Brenton. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Brenton,
If it's Brenton.
yes, it's
or
Brenton.
Yeah, I'll have him come back up and redo it. And he's supposed to call us about that grant. Anyway, so.
Okay.
So, but you can find out how far our money will go, and then if you don't think it all the way, what would it cost to finish it to go over budget? Then we'll know.
Well, how far did you wanna go?
To where we
24,
left
a list
off
of 24 things.
last time, which is just below my tank,
24
right?
things on this list.
Yeah, well.
Just down the road from my tank.
You'll never
Bottom of
make it
the-
that far.
Oh, okay. Well, if you got the power, that's if he's on.
Okay,
Okay, so we're all in agreement?
Yeah.
okay, I'll
All
call
those
him
in
back.
favor?
Aye.
That passes.
And I have,
Thank you.
you're gonna get a call about a culvert.
I've got it here, yes.
Okay.
Yep, no, go for it. You talk to him.
No,
Governor's
Carpenter,
Road.
on a Gamaris Road, they want one where that tank is so they can get that truck off the road when they pump that tank.
They
in.
have their own
Oh.
culvert
They have their own
and they have their
culvert
own
and everything.
equipment to just throw an
But they want a
18-inch
culvert
culvert
in.
in by the sap shack.
You know where I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, I know what you're talking.
For
Yeah,
carpenters?
that's,
I know we usually put them in, but.
I told him, I told Mark that we usually put them in, but I
He
said,
works for Durtech, he's like.
but he's got the culvert and everything. He just, I said, you just have to get it from CL and get a
Yeah,
paper.
he has the
Danny.
permit.
Yeah, it's not a problem. We went down there, we see where he was.
So
in
where's
line.
that?
Yeah.
Well, that's what he said, they're trying to be in the road, but they're
Just
blocking Lauren from
past the
coming
house
out to
that
get
burnt
theirs,
on
and they wanna
Gamaris
get off
Road.
the road,
Yeah,
so they're
They
not
got a
blocking.
culvert, they got a tank in that
Yeah.
hole before you get over there.
Yeah.
And he's in the road all the time and
I have no problem with that. I mean, it's not Lauren's the only one above him, so we
Right,
can work around him.
well, Lauren's the one that has to stop. I guess he gets perturbed if he has to wait, which I'm sure it's not forever. He's the only one who lives on the road, but he's right in the road with the truck sometimes, and Lauren has to wait for him.
Yeah.
yeah.
They'd like to be able to just get it off the road. So
Did Fred Sneeder stop, get a permit,
For,
driveway?
he's selling his house.
Yeah. He bought the land down below.
We don't, he doesn't own it yet, we don't have the paperwork.
Oh, well, he wants to put a culvert in, I guess, I can't put
So
a culvert.
he is buying that off, Bryce?
Yeah, whoever owned it.
Yeah, okay, no, great.
Yeah,
No,
but,
that's what I heard, yeah.
but can I put a culvert in there or do I have to wait for him to own it?
I wouldn't worry about it, cause I'm pretty sure their closings are all on Monday, so we'll know in a week.
Okay.
Yeah, so, all right, so we do need approval on that, driveway permit.
I make a motion.
Yeah,
All in
It's for, I
favor?
think it's
Aye.
Levi, right?
Yes, it is. Yep,
we've already talked
okay.
about that.
Passes.
The only other thing I got is we're looking to replace our generator. We have a portable generator.
So, our ARPA funds
Oh, really?
Oh, so
can
there,
work
we
for
can actually
generating,
use.
especially if one can work for the garage, because they want you in case of an emergency.
Yeah,
We should have one here, we should have one there, and we have to redo our local hazard mitigation plan that we did 5 years ago. And part of that plan was to say we were gonna have a generator at the garage and a generator here.
So we'd have new generators.
So we might have to get 2 new generators to,
I've been
Wow.
pricing one out, but we're gonna need, I just talked with Anthony though, we probably should get some bids, so it
yeah.
doesn't look like I'm the only one dealing.
Well, now the only thing I'm wondering is, we kind of like a small one for a jackhammer. That's what we use
portable,
for, carrying around, loading and unloading.
Yeah, but you got minor equipment, you got 4,000 on minor equipment, what do you need for a generator?
Well, one we were looking at was $1,200.
You got minor equipment, you can go ahead on that one.
Okay, no, yeah, we will put in we would like
But
a generator.
yeah,
So you need one too?
well, I don't really, because you do know that if the power goes out here, I can go home.
yeah.
So,
She don't want one.
But yeah, we can talk, we discuss that a little bit
yeah,
later.
but no, yeah.
Next meeting.
Yeah, okay, so I'll put generators on the next meeting.
And see, I just figured we got $500 toward the generator.
There you go. Absolutely.
Besides that, we've trying to grade when it thaws out and dries up. Working on the trucks, putting new brakes on both trucks, on rear differentials, both need them. We've already got the parts. We're redecking the equipment trailer. We started that today, and that's about it. I'm good now. It's
No, the horseshoe road, so we got an accident report that somebody hit a stop sign at the end of the horseshoe road coming off 105. I drove by there and the sign is tipped a little bit, but I didn't even take it down. So I'm like, we're not gonna charge, I don't think you're gonna charge somebody's insurance for a sign that's bent. All it's gonna do is be straightened out.
Get another 500, we can cover that generator.
Well, I didn't realize, but yeah, the state police sent us the report. It was some lady from Maine slid off 105, hit the stop sign, so it's kind of leaning just like, but I drove by, it's like a little bit, didn't even bend the sign. It just kind of moved it, so I'm just letting you know.
we pick up our postage signs, we'll straighten it up.
Yeah. Well, this happened like a month ago and they're just sending the report.
Well, geez, we put postage signs up, we didn't notice it.
Oh, looks like the rest of them, man.
It's the one over by the church.
Just a bit.
Cause last week I made it out for the wrong amount.
Oh,
So I had to cancel that, void that check out and rewrite a new one for the right amount.
I found it.
All right, Danny, this one I was gonna ask you this morning, which, so I don't think this is anything we deal with because of the weight limit, but it says we're supposed to post this if we're restricting 2-axle trucks to 15,000, 3-axle trucks to 18,000, and tractor trailer units to 20,000 pounds. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's our posted signs.
Okay, so it says that the select board is supposed to approve this before we,
Before we post.
So
which is fine because if we do it now, it's so good.
That's something new? We never
Well-
had to sign for that before.
No, but they're changing the posted laws.
Yeah, so you guys just have to approve that this is okay.
I think the way it is set up now is that even if we caught somebody,
We posted it, but I didn't realize that it had to be
it's not
select
registered.
board approved as well as being posted.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion.
See, as it is right now, if it's not been signed,
No,
They won't
no,
hold
that,
up.
we don't have to sign it. We only have to post it and approve it.
oh, yeah.
And like I said, I posted it, but I didn't read it to
I'll
know
make a
that you
motion
guys
to
had
post
to.
it. And approve it.
yeah.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so it's all good, because it was already, everything else was done, I just.
So we're gonna do with
So,
that?
the bee pollinator project,
Oh, yes.
Pollinator.
I can't remember his name.
so Patrick Kitchen,
Patrick Kitchen.
yes. So he came out and looked at it. He would prefer to have it over around the mound system because it's closer to the school. The kind of bees that they're attracting are not like hornets or any of that stuff. They're not, you know, bees that are gonna go out be stinging
They're
everybody and
honeybees.
that kind of stuff. So they would prefer to put it over around the mound system
Okay, it's just,
instead, but the snowmobile trail comes through there.
well, that shouldn't bother the bees.
Okay, and I'm not sure how close we can come to the septic
We
pond
can,
out there, or
right
can
to
it
the
go right
fence.
up to it?
I'd say we can go right to the
Because I
fence.
just don't wanna have to leave a spot that somebody's gotta mow. Do you know what I'm
Well, see,
saying?
they mow inside the fence, like twice a year. They mow the mound system itself. Somebody does.
Mark mows the mound around it.
Well, he mows the fields.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that's just it. Once these come in
You
here.
won't have to
He
have
won't be
it.
mowing that
You know
one.
what? I don't hurt my, what a hole that is.
Well, that's
Well,
what
the
I mean,
only thing
like,
is that I did hear about this is if he sprayed shit on it last fall, he's allowed to have it this year.
no,
But I don't think Mark would put up a deal with that.
especially not around that mound system, because that's probably,
The only
I
other
don't think he
thing,
puts any shit on there. Maybe he does.
yeah, he does. The only other thing that I was curious about that when we looked at it, is when they had their haunted forest. Of course, they haven't had it for 2 years.
Right, so this is the other thing, the haunted forest, they drive up through there to get to the haunted forest to bring their stuff, some people do. But if they,
Depending on the weather.
yeah, that's what I mean, but they can always like,
So is he gonna plant a flower or something?
no,
Yeah.
they're literally gonna come out and till it all up this year, and they're gonna put a base down of
Sure.
like rye, you know what I mean, like something for a
Look,
base
killing
down,
that
and
rock
next
pile.
year, they're gonna come out and plant flowers that supposedly we don't have to touch for years to come, like it will just keep
That's all ledge and
regenerating.
rock. Good luck killing that.
That's a,
The grass grows, something's
yeah,
gotta
see,
grow.
and then they'll put up signs explaining
Yeah,
the.
and the kids can come out and they use them for educational purposes, so.
That was the 2 pieces of land. We looked at the little meadow beside it too.
Mm-hmm.
And
And I'm pretty sure we own all of that.
yeah,
I did pull the map up, and
I talked to
Jason's kind of
Jason.
cuts off,
I talked to Jason.
Yeah.
He goes, "No, I think that's yours." So,
yeah.
and
No, 'cause,
then he said, "If it's mine," he said, "I don't really. As long as there's nothing built on it, you don't care."
Yeah, but we're going, like I said, they would prefer to go to the next one over and be closer to the school, so.
So
We
that
just
was-
need to, we'll wait for Todd, because we have to have approval on that, just to say, go for the mound system.
yeah. And actually, the state might allow you on the mail system too. They just don't want tractors up there. That was the big thing.
Where,
Where the mail system is.
well,
They don't-
aren't they coming in with,
Huh? They didn't want tractors going over the top of the mail.
oh, okay.
That was the big thing. Probably
I'm sure they're
walking-
probably coming in with some little
Oh,
thing or whatever, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's all right. Okay. So while Todd's in there, we went over the coral steel thing with the 2 doors. So I'll have to ask him, just kind of clarify then, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what
What he's, okay, no,
they don't really make themselves too clear.
no, that's what I was like, that's like as basic of a quote as you could get,
Yeah.
so. All right, yeah,
Cause we talked about like the insulation and stuff that other time. Then he said it'd be a lot cheaper for you guys to build your own mezzanine
and
Then
he put
add
all of that
them.
stuff in here, yeah.
I guess, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I would, well, I'll call him tomorrow.
Yeah,
I sent the thing out to US Steel
no.
and, I don't know, they sent me a thing today saying there was a glitch there somewhere. So now I'll have to call the service
yeah.
and see.
And we were talking with, was it Vredestein here? And he asked about the garage. He was wondering if we'd ever call Ireland. He said Ireland deals in that too.
That's the island?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They do concrete and everything.
Yeah, they'll do everything. They'll electrical,
really?
plumbing.
So they'll be the engineer and the whole
They'll-
They'll
shebang.
be the ones we want to call.
Yeah,
So they must be in the phone book? Or on the
Ireland,
internet?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the island, I have to remember that. So it'd be nice to have just
Somebody
one-
that's gonna come in here and
Yeah,
do
one
it
person do
all.
everything, because this way we'd have to then find someone to do the cement, someone to do the carpet work, someone to do the
The electricity and the
plumbing,
plumbing.
yeah.
Yeah, see that, yeah, he's trying to get into Harrison's Pit. He's thinking about buying Harrison's Pit,
Who is,
Ireland.
oh,
So,
so we do need a motion on the B thing, the,
To me, to go ahead with the. let
yeah,
them do it.
on the mound system side. Just saying where we're gonna do it.
Make a motion that we let them put the bee sanctuary on the mound side over there
Okay,
by the school.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Passes.
This good for anything?
oh, yeah, that's just the people that were at the last meeting, you can write on that, absolutely.
Come on.
Okay, so I'm gonna start on Danny's grant he's supposed to be getting me, but we have to sign all the paperwork to go with that
Remind
grant.
you when I'm there. Get your grant stuff ready. I haven't seen him in 2 weeks.
So we do have the certification of completion of the town road and bridge standards. We do this every year, and it says that we further certify that our adopted standards do meet or exceed the minimum requirements. Correct, Danny? All right. So you guys just need to approve and sign that, please.
So we need a motion.
Everybody?
I make a motion.
Second.
Yes, everybody,
All those in
please.
favor?
Aye.
Passes.
So then you need to approve, or I should say adopt the town
The toad?
road.
Go.
The
The
toad road?
town road and bridge standards we have to adopt every year. So that's another
I
thing.
make a motion that we adopt the town road and bridges standards. We need to sign that too.
Second it.
Yes, everybody signs that one too, please.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Passes.
Okay, then you have the annual financial plan that says we're gonna spend 180 for non-winter maintenance and 315,000 for winter maintenance. Sounds about right.
Another motion?
Yep.
Oh, before I forget,
Our motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Passes.
Yes.
the town fair,
Oh, the berry thing?
yeah, did you,
I saw it. I was gonna
Okay.
ask, but yeah, okay, so I'll put it right here. Yeah, no, I can do that.
I don't know if, be 3 or 4. Oh, that's something else I wanted to bring up, I just remembered. We'll let you go though.
No, go ahead.
Far as temporary help this summer. I don't know if we should put out applications for it,
Or you mean put out a notice that we're hiring?
What's
or
that?
just have
Need to do on that job?
Yeah, Todd.
Drive truck, get a CDL?
No.
mow roadsides, flag.
Oh, we could put you in anything but a truck.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the only thing.
What's
yeah.
the thing?
payloader.
The last, okay, so
What-
last year it was
what's minimum wage?
$16 an hour. That's where we left off.
Where?
$16 an
That's
hour.
better than what Mark paid.
Or just have people come in and fill out an application.
Yeah.
I know one person that's interested,
Yeah, Cecil.
Cecil.
Yep,
Supposedly Blaine has gone to work for St. Ange,
yep. He came in,
so,
Oh, so that's an easy letdown.
yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah, so I don't know if you want to put it out there or, I mean, I don't know how to put it out there because it's like,
I just think as long as it's just an application deal.
yeah, no, anybody can come in here and get an application anytime.
Sure.
That's fine.
I can help on Mondays if you give me advance notice.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute, I don't have anybody in the office yet, so maybe I'm gonna hire you guys to come in and sit
Yeah.
with me. and-
Nobody took your job?
Yeah, that's another whole story. We'll get to that later. So,
So that's one, I remember that, so.
okay, so, this one's my fault and it's an old one. On Ayers Hill, next to Bernie's, they put that driveway in. Danny signed everything and I never had you guys sign.
We talked about it, didn't we?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, we did.
Several
So,
times.
Yeah.
You just need signatures?
yeah, I need you guys to approve it and sign it. We just
That's what,
never.
that's that the road we tore up to up further? No, was that a different one?
It's still on the same road that it's Ayers Hill,
Does
but
only one person have to sign this?
yeah, but you guys have to approve it and.
I'll make a
and
motion that we accept this.
Tony has to sign it.
I make a motion we accept the
Okay.
driveway permit for Ayers Hill Road.
Okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Now, that was for the guys building beside Bernie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we never, like I said, that was July last year.
God, we missed that.
Oh, it got filed in the bottom of the paperwork.
How did you even find it?
I do spring cleaning. Pretty much. Okay, so, the Communication Union District, it's time to reappoint the people that are already on there. It's Chris Lance and Emily Grims, and they're doing a great job, but it's up to you guys
I
to,
make a motion that we reappoint them to
Second.
that job.
All those in favor?
All right.
They're reappointed.
Yeah. They're doing a hell of a
Hey,
How
there's
about
a
it?
couple papers I didn't sign. Was I supposed to sign everything?
nope, I've been good so far. Yep, we're good. So, this one is Northwest Regional Planning, and every year they have you sign that you're approving their, annual assessment, which is $17.33.
You missed out, you can get some free windows.
Oh, 'cause I already
Yeah.
bought a
I'm
bunch
wondering
of
if I
those
can
10
get
years
some.
ago.
I bet I can get some.
Well, they do that on the honor, just I can't afford them.
Yeah.
They'll give them to you free.
She sent it to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
No sign,
No.
Never find it,
everything.
you'll have to call me.
Only got a couple more years to pay on
I
them.
know.
yeah.
I know.
I have to check my email.
I think of mine, you know, the other day there, came out
What did you
being a
get?
Maitland. Well, that's the year I built my house, I was
Yeah,
like
we're down to
18
only
years
5
old
things
now.
left, so we're
It's almost time for new ones.
Yeah. Oh, you can feel them now, you can feel a little cold air coming in through them.
What do I make? What's it
This
for?
is for the Northwest Regional
make a
Planning
motion.
Assessment for $17.33.
I'll
Make a
second
motion
that.
that we accept the,
All those in favor?
I,
Passes.
see, I picked a good day to let you be boss.
so,
Yeah, I had to work extra hard.
Okay, so,
Do I get assistant chair pay?
yeah, you'll see a difference in your jack cap.
okay, so I can't find the efficiency Vermont. Did I lose it?
So somebody would say, well, they say Archibald doesn't do nothing. Now let's say I signed 10 papers today.
Yes. Okay, so I can't really find it, but that's what I was talking to her about. Like Efficiency Vermont is doing a grant type thing, which they'll come out here and look, but it's a municipal grant. Well, they'll come in here and look around and be like, well, we can tighten this up, save on fuel, on electricity, but they can also go out and check the street lights as well,
Yeah.
which is where. So the street lights are like the biggest thing that we have, and I really think. Tony, you didn't sign that paper.
Which one?
Right there that says. So, just to have them come out here and check things out and, you know, look at things. Vince sent it to me, so he's kind of in favor of this too. It doesn't take a motion or anything, it just says we'll ask them to,
Yeah.
That's a
you know,
big
just take a look. You know, they could help. They might be able to help over to the garage until we can build a new one.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they went over there and looked?
Oh, boy. Throw a can.
You know, I was looking at Richford's town barn, it's just like ours. If we put a new roof on, ask it for another 20 years.
50 years. Yeah.
Right now, you go for a roof, right?
No, don't matter to me. Like I said, 4 years. I said I put up with that one for 36.
Another 4, eh?
What's 40, right?
But Marlena is supposed to send me more stuff on that Efficiency Vermont too, but I just think it wouldn't hurt to have them, especially, like I said, streetlights are a big expense, so. All right, clean up trash. So Danny, so we are allowed to bring it to Northwest Solid Waste.
That's.
They will take it, yes.
Highgate,
No, Georgia. I think it's the Georgia one.
Oh,
Well, Highgate,
I'll have to look, but it might be Highgate. So, but
Highgate does the garbage and Georgia does like the paint and all
okay, so that could be it because it, you know, it goes through all the stuff, but you have to call ahead of time before we deliver, which is fine. But any hazardous material inadvertently collected, we have to take out. And they're not taking tires and couches. You know what I mean? It's got to just be the bagged up trash.
Oh, okay.
So if everything's bagged up, we can take it there, but we got to drive it ourselves. And it's not on Saturday. They have 1 week. It would be the Monday through Friday after Green Up Day, which is obvious.
Which is fine.
Landfill banned materials should be separated from the green up bags.
Garbage bags.
Yeah, open them up and,
Oh, I don't think so.
yeah.
I don't really.
There's stuff in them garbage bags that I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't even want to touch.
So I'm just saying,
There's a garbage bag next to my house. I'm curious what's.
I see that, yeah.
we did put money in the budget to have Sylvester's just come and pick it all up like they always have, or we can have these guys load it up and take
Well, the
it.
extra money and get us an extra couple feet of blacktop.
Yeah, maybe they'll fix them both.
Or it'll pay for that generator.
ARPA's gonna pay for that generator.
You know that I would, we gotta find out, we got some stuff down the pit, couches, televisions, and all that we do have to get rid of pretty soon.
Okay, I can call
Yeah,
and find
because
out.
we've got a couple tandem loads of that.
No, we got money that we can use to get rid of that stuff if you guys.
Yeah.
No, what?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So it's junk that they couldn't get rid of, that they just.
Well, it's stuff,
Okay.
you know, like right now, we've gotta go one of these days, nice days, we're gonna go around and pick up all the big, there's furniture down on the market.
Yeah, again, yeah.
And we
Okay.
always just, you know, we're in a hurry, so we bring it down to pit and we pile it down there. Well, the pile's getting to be pretty high.
Okay. No,
Mattresses.
I'll call them and just see, you know what I mean?
Maybe
Appliances.
see if they'll bring a dumpster.
Well, the metal stuff, we can snake that.
Usually them dumpsters, you can throw everything in them.
And they'll just come take the dumpster
Yeah.
away for one certain
Yeah, if that's what
price.
they
Yeah.
wanna do, I mean, it's,
No, it's, yeah, I'll call and see what's the best way to go.
I mean, I got enough plastic toys down there to fill this room.
Yeah.
Couple living room sets.
Jeez. Somebody could build a house, be all set.
Just about.
All right.
And have a toddler.
Huh?
And have a toddler.
That's
Have
all
toys to
there
play
to
with.
it.
Yeah. So the GE shares, they finally did the split. We got everything settled finally and all of that stuff. So they're valued at $48,000, believe it or not. But I sent them letters to the cemeteries and they still didn't get back to us because remember we were gonna split it up and tell them they could deal with it. So do you want me to resend letters? Do you wanna, because we were gonna sell it and
So this will be a one time, we won't have to deal with the cemeteries anymore, that's what part of that is.
well, they did the reverse split and we just went with it and this is, you know what I mean?
Send them another letter, find out.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, we send them the checks, they cash them, but I sent them the letters to the same address and nobody replied. And I sent them letters stating, you know what I mean? Like, we'd like to give you the money, you guys can invest it
Oh, the
your own
cemetery.
way,
Leave
yeah.
a phone number on there.
It was on letterhead. It has the email, the phone numbers, the fax, the address, the
Nobody wants
everything.
money.
Okay, no, I can send new letters just to see. I can try to call them, see what I can get, just.
What's that generating dividends?
So that's the problem because it was
Gee, doesn't take
generating
crap
like
for
$2,000 a year. Right now it's generating $200 a year,
so
and that's why we wanted
So my
to.
gene stocks done.
Yeah, so that's why we figured we might as well give it to them because all we're doing is collecting the money and then we have to send them all of it. So we're just the middle people. We're not getting anything out of it. So the next thing.
So we can't do nothing with that.
Yeah, it's not ours. It was not left to us. So you guys had already approved that we could do digitizing here.
Yeah.
And the whole shebang, I had to send it out for 3 bids. Only 1 bid came back. And it's for $24,000. It's gonna be give or take, cause it's not set in stone until they actually start doing it because of the kind of work those old books take. I just need approval to say that they can go ahead and do it.
They're doing it here. That's one that they asked, one of them asked to send it out, right?
Once,
Yeah, Texas,
these guys
yeah.
are actually gonna come here.
Yeah.
And so, this is the next thing, they're
Well,
coming here and they're taking all the books in a van to their facility in New Hampshire.
Was that any better than the other one that we were sending on?
Yeah, they were gonna ship all my books to Texas.
Well, they're sending them all in a van, you know.
No, they're coming here to collect them and drive them.
I understand, but what happens if they get lost between here and there?
Yeah, they get in an accident.
They're
they all burn
responsible
up.
for them. And they're all microfilmed anyway.
Spring cleaning.
Yeah.
So, but they are all microfilmed, so I do
That's
have
ARPA
that.
funds?
Huh?
That's ARPA funds?
Yes.
And
Yeah,
that's
You gotta let
gonna,
that
we'll be
be.
able to, it'll combine in with our other records and all that. That's,
Yeah, they're going to, and then they'll be online, and this is where they're gonna be online, so Nemrick is gonna be the host. So anybody that wants them, Nemrick's holding the online part of them. They're charging anybody that wants copies of these records, and they're gonna send us half the money back. So we're actually getting paid to have, well, we'll have a computer system here, but they're gonna pay us back for, well, it's $2,000 a year, but they're collecting all the money down there, and then they're gonna pay us back half of what they get for them. So it's gonna pay
So
for
is it free
itself.
if I come here and look it up myself?
We don't charge homeowners. So yes. And then we're gonna have a computer here for people that come in, so they're not gonna be going in the vault so much to look at books and actually touching all that stuff, which is pretty good.
We're running out of ARPA funds.
Huh?
We're running out of ARPA funds.
Yeah,
Running out of ARPA funds?
Yeah, you spent $640 something here a little while ago and 24 more now.
we got what, 200,000-300,000.
We aren't even gonna spend all those ARPA funds.
Yeah,
I'm this close to maybe getting a new garage for them, but no.
yeah.
So
Is there any way we can get a new garage? or
I'm
is-
working on it.
Is it?
No, I'm not, I'm actually not even gonna say it out loud because I'm still going, I'm not sure how this will work. But culverts came into play too, maybe down on the Marvin Road that are running straight into the river.
So,
I've only got one left to go straight into the river.
Right? But hey,
that's one less. We have to. Well,
That's gonna be a
Different pocket.
150, 100 and some odd $1,000.
that's what I mean. So, you know what I mean? Like, so this is why I'm now trying to backtrack because I'm thinking maybe we can use it for things like that. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I'm trying not to, yeah. We're still working on it. So, but this I'd like to get done.
You want a motion for that?
Yeah,
I'll
please.
make a motion.
I'll second.
Use
All
the
in favor?
ARPA funds.
Aye.
Aye.
Passes.
All right. So, we're getting there.
Gone through our 25 things yet?
Just got one left.
Two, three.
Two. This one, I'm not reading out loud. So the bottom part came from Justin Randall about the Amherstburg ambulance. The top part was Billy Joe's response to him. So Justin Draper put it out there, and I'm just giving it to you guys because he's putting it out there that Amherstburg basically is not capable of taking on all the calls, and Richford has to take some calls, and they're not getting paid for them, and he thinks that Richford would be a better ambulance fit. And she responded nicely, and I'm just asking you guys if you think we need to respond or just let it be.
We already signed, going to the other one, didn't we?
Yeah. I'm just saying, do we need to respond to him directly or just let it be because she did? In a very nice way.
It's not our fault they aren't playing together yet.
He's not on the ambulance either, so I'm not sure why.
Wanted somebody not tied to it, but he's tied to it.
I know. Okay, I know.
Could have picked a different last name. There would have been less tied to it.
You know what I mean? It doesn't, he's not requesting an answer, but, and she answered, so it's like,
I think we got the dialogue going that those two have to play together pretty soon.
yeah.
Or we'll all be dealing with the big cats
Yes.
from big cities elsewhere.
So that's what I mean. Do I just let it go or just not even deal with it?
Well, the thing is, like,
Essentially.
they're talking about 1 and 2 being able to go out. Well, if 1 and 2 has more calls than they got now, they're not gonna be able to cover either.
I know. Yeah. And the other thing was,
They cover both ways.
yeah, that's what I mean, and that's my thing, so
Yeah,
I'm
so-
not even gonna answer, I'll just let it be there.
They just wanted a piece
Danny,
of
did you
our
go down
pie.
and look at the hidden drive?
What hidden drive?
Oh,
Oh, the one we talked about last week.
The only way I could figure that needed to put a sign there was for the first driveway, not the last one.
I mean, right from 8 miles down, you can see everything.
yeah.
the problem was,
That guy won't pay
Going
the
attention.
guy wasn't paying attention.
The sign's not gonna fix that.
And, yeah,
If he doesn't see a big car that he can see, he's not gonna see the
So like I
sign.
said, like,
It's
if
quite a
you're,
ways.
if you're gonna put a sign up, it would be for the first driveway, not the last one.
yeah.
'Cause that's the
You
one
know, it's
that's-
gonna be going too fast and
He never hit the brakes till he got to their driveway. He couldn't have been
That's what she
paying
said, it
attention.
left the marks all the way down through and
You
I
know,
was like,
like we were wondering, did she pull up on the wrong side of the road?
Did she not signal?
Park in the road?
Was she not
no, she
signaling?
said she
To
was stopped in
stop,
the
waiting to
road,
turn
waiting
in.
for a car to
Go to
come up.
come, yeah.
Oh,
So she was already stopped,
But
but
I think it was just,
afraid.
He wasn't paying attention.
he wasn't paying attention and,
That's what I thought is.
I mean, we both drove, you know, our main bill both went up through there and
See it
we
from
came
the-
at it both ways.
Like I said, from emails, you can see.
you got a long, yeah, there's a long ways.
Yeah.
See, I don't see any blind driveways in the whole stretch, so.
You drive it all the time.
So we done?
We are, cause everything else is just kinda like just informational for you guys.
Make a motion to close.
Yeah, I said it.
Meeting's done.
Wow, and it's only 8:15, I thought
You
we were gonna
panic.
be here all
And you
night.
Here you go, Mr. Cameraman, we're all set.